Hello and welcome, my yellow mantis and leaves. Yes, I'm still hyped for KingOhger, and this show continues to be great, as you will see now. Yeah, let's dive right into it. Episode 3, A Willful Offering. Okay, first off, usually I don't talk about the openings, and I think I said that for every show I reviewed so far. Talking about the opening at one point. Oh well. But this opening, the song, the way it is put together, especially these scenes with the black and white characters in the colorful dresses, this is mind-blowingly good. This might be my new favorite song, honestly. This is such a good opening that will get me so hyped every time I'm watching KingOhger for the next year. I'm already sad it will only last for 1 year. Oh well. Welcome to the country of medicine and beauty, Ishbana. Ishbana's name, just like Kosopa, does have a meaning. It's far more simple though. It's Isha, which means doctor, and Bana, which means flower. So it's Dr. Flower, the sequel to Dr. Stone. Every time a butler in these stupid Japanese shows up, here's my name! I'm not a butler! That's kind of funny, actually. Ah, that's why she took Gira away. To put him into handcuffs and, well, hand him over to Shugoran. Oh, that's actually a bad thing, right? Well, Gira asks if Yanma likes Ran, which he declines, but also is making that face. He totally has the hots for her. He still insists on being handed over, but like, Gira, what's your actual plan with that? They will take you, they will take a sword, and do something I should probably not depict on YouTube. So, what's your end goal here? It doesn't quite fit. What do you expect to happen? Ah! Or monster enemy, not to be confused with the human enemy we have this season, which seems like the bigger enemy right now. They live in those very familiar looking ruins. Yeah, then again, while they were used a lot, I think the last time we have actually seen them was in Rio Soldier, which was some years ago, so I don't mind reused locations for shooting. Japan isn't a big country after all. Oh. 3 guardian spirits, you say. One of them is Kuwagata. We know that. Another one, not gonna spoil it. We will see it later though, so yeah, we'll tackle that when we get to that. But what's the third one, I wonder? No way! You put small pieces of sludge on the carpet. Who could ever walk on it now? That's basically what Himeno thinks. Even falling unconscious. Which, this character, she's ready to fight, like, she didn't question that in episode 1. She was just going, yeah, like, oh, people in danger, me sword. So, I think she might be a very, very interesting character in the end. That seems pretty simple, but isn't. Well, she also sees this quote-unquote ugly house. It's a bit rundown, I wouldn't call it ugly. And doesn't want it there anymore, because it's not beautiful. So you make it beautiful, right? Or you just could blow it up. I guess that works. Question though, wouldn't that leave like a crater or burnt flowers? All of that really not looking good? Yeah, I try logic in a show that's about selling toys based on insects. This really is my fault. Okay, he was promised that rainbow jururira whatever stuff. Why does he want to eat that flower? Yeah, actually he's just blowing at it, but like... Why? It's very good acting though. So, yeah, props to that actor. He's great. Wait. Rainbow jururira is just a very thin soup with some gold foil in it? That seems actually not that delicious and kind of boring, but then again we cannot taste it really, so... Ah! It isn't actually a rainbow jururira, but this is jelly. Doesn't seem that much better, but like I just said, maybe it tastes like wow. And this definitely confuses me. We can clearly see that he remembers part of his past as a child eating this. But looking at the stuff he's wearing, also, it's hard to make out, but the place he's in, that's definitely not a place for a poor child. I still think he is actually a prince of the Red Country. And he seems to remember that? Kinda. Not though. Because while he remembers that rainbow jururira, he definitely doesn't remember that he is an actual prince, so... That's quite an interesting mystery that I don't want to solve too soon, to be honest. Maybe around, like, episode 30 or something would be interesting, depending on how the story goes until that point, of course. We'll see. Mirror, mirror on the wall. What gender is that? People. I'm just joking, of course. Like, it doesn't really matter. The only thing why I would want them to be female would be to have two females on the team again. Then again, having a female and a non-binary would also be great. I wouldn't mind that at all. That would be very progressive, especially for the Japanese. So, yeah. The real question, though, is what is the... Sorry, I'm not quite used to that they and them. What are they doing here? So, Ran herself operated this poor child who cannot walk. And even after the operation, still cannot walk. Then again, though, according to Ran, the operation went well and she should be able. Sometimes this stuff can be a psychological problem. Physically you would be able to walk, but you still have a trauma of whatever happened, because we don't know what happened to her that she wasn't able to walk anymore. That hinders you in actually doing it even though you can. So something like that going on probably. I doubt that Ran is an actual fraud. Then again, we had Kijino in the last season, so... Damn it. Let's see how this plays out. This here, I can hardly agree with. She being spoiled, fair. I mean, look at Ran. She is spoiled. But calling her incompetent, like, if a doctor does surgery on you and that surgery goes wrong, yeah, it's bad. You might not be able to walk. Maybe someone dear to you or yourself will lose their life. But like, blaming a doctor for it, they don't do it on purpose. Honestly. At least most of them really want to help. And blaming them for something going wrong is just not right. bad stuff just can happen. Accidents happen. Accidents are what put you under a doctor's knife in the first place most of the time. So, yeah, who's to blame there, right? They try their best and then get blamed if their work doesn't pay out. It's bad that it is this way, but that's just something that happens, so cut them some slack. So, they cannot buy you off, but you readily take the money every time they give that to you. Why do I have a feeling that your daughter actually is able to walk and you're just talking shit so that you get money for free? No matter what it is, I think the dad might be the bad one here. You wouldn't be able to survive for another month if it weren't for the legs of your daughter. Yeah, what shall I say here? Obviously, that guy is garbage. By the way, the name of the capital city of Ishabana is no joke, Floppital. Floppital sounds so funny. It's a mixture of flower and hospital. It does make sense, but seriously, you call it Floppital? That's kind of a flopping name. Wait, what? Ran's butler only worked for 3 years? And is actually 25 years old? What? Is working for us so hard? Ah, he's wearing makeup to make himself older to look more like a butler. He, by the way, also changed his name to Sebastian to sound more butler-like. What have I done to you, Japan? Honestly. Or should I complain to my mother for giving me that name? Maybe I should call her. Give me a minute. And then we get this. That again makes me think that Ran is actually a great character. Because the Bagnarok are attacking, which is reported to Sebastian and the others. But Ran is actually already on her way, so she doesn't like take a moment to powder her nose or put on some makeup. No, there's danger for her residence, she moves. And that is a sign of a good queen, honestly. And to even +1 this awesomeness, she didn't even take her sword with her. Which you could also say it's bad, because without being able to transform, she cannot really protect the citizens, so maybe that time she should have taken? But you could also positively say that she doesn't even care if she gets injured or something, she will fight no matter what. I take the latter. Beauty is good, dirt is bad. And Ran takes being covered in bad over being beautiful. Yeah, she gets splattered with dirt to protect that little girl that cannot walk. Honestly, I wasn't sure about Ran in the first place. But now, I'm growing to like that character. That is a good trait to have. Yeah, she can be cocky, spoiled, and be way too obsessed with beauty. But she still has her heart in the right place and knows what's actually important. Everything else is just a thing she enjoys, she likes, but does know when she has to drop it for stuff that is, like I said, far more important. That's awesome. And I cannot add more to that. Now please give me your henshin phrase, because we haven't gotten that yet. Huh. She says, only when you're selfish, you can begin walking towards your dream, and in the end, make the world whatever you want it to be. Honestly, there's an easier way. Just win the Desire Grand Prix. Okay, her phrase is come and kick it. Pronouncing it more Japanese would be more like Kamankikito. Kamakiri, which is mantis ant in Japanese. Kamankikit, Kamakiri. Yeah, it works. It doesn't flow as well as Tone Boy for Tombokiri. Drop the Kiri part, that's the weapon. It's only Tombo. But yeah, it's fine. And kind of I like her outfit the most. Because the orange highlight gives so much to it. The others have highlights as well, which is a darker shade of their main color, though it doesn't pop out that much as it does with her. And this looks really great. Also, I like her style of basically handling her sword like a rapier. Even though it's more like a broadsword, but it still looks cool. And realizing what she actually wants to do, she gets the courage to stand up. Yeah, I knew she was able to walk all the time, but she lacked the courage to go against her father and his wishes, but she has that now. Good going. This is also another thing I really like about Ran. She completely knows how shellfish? She's not a shellfish. How selfish she is. And there's a difference between being spoiled and selfish and being selfish and knowing it without hurting anybody being it. I hope you get what I mean. This episode is shit. Himeno calls the snail cute. And she's right about that. Also, the snail can turn into a Gatling gun. Okay, not a weapon I would associate with a snail, but it's cool. And she fires wildly at the, well, turret ball to defeat the enemy, as well as sculpt some flowers out of it. I'm at a loss for words here. This is cool. And with a hard kick, they basically the enemy and, well, win. We didn't get to know what she as a pilot adds to the KingOhger though. If Yanma added the flying part, is it just this kicking attack? That would be kinda lame though. Or is it the ability to use the snail, but that would be weird that you need her for that. Maybe we'll see that in the next episode or a different episode. And then we have Blackie here, who wants to go and get Gira. I don't know. I don't buy it. I think he actually has seen through the evil schemes here and just tricks them, but guess next episode will tell. And benevolent as they are, they want that guy so that he can make actual money with work to make a new dress for Ran. That's great. Everyone is happy, I guess. Oh yeah, that family from the blown up house. They get a nice new and big house. Yeah, that's cool. And yeah, also got Kabuto appears, who is probably one of the 3 treasures mentioned earlier. And with that, the episode ends. And, well, this was another really good episode, and I love how they showcase one character per episode. That's a great formula to have. More of that, please. And yeah, what else to say then? I'm so thrilled for the next one, and I cannot wait. But I have to, because I like a time machine. So, what are your thoughts on these episodes and the show thus far? Tell me down in the comments below. Also, fire a Gatling snail at the like and subscribe button, as well as the little bell, to keep updated whenever I upload a new video. And check out the links down in the description below, leading to my Twitter, Instagram, and Discord, where I post stuff, keep you updated, all the good things, to my merch store, as well as to my Twitch, where I live stream every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I hope to see you over there as well. So, until next time, bye-bye!